Razaban for FightHype.com. He's back in the UK. Got the magic man himself, Mr. Paule Malignaggi. What's going on, Paule?
What's going on, man?
You tell me.
Nothing, just chilling. I'm still jet lagged from this morning's flight, but I'm good.
I'm gonna hold on to Joshua Povetkin until tomorrow at the press conference. Just want to jump on the weekend. I know you'd love tactically to break fight downs. Canelo Triple G. Just want to get your aspect of what you thought the outcome was, what it should have been.
Canelo Triple G. I thought it was a 7-5, 6-6 fight for Golovkin. I don't think you can give more than 6 rounds to Canelo at most. I can't find it. I'm sorry. If you give him more than Canelo, more than 6 rounds, you're stretching it.
What do you make of the comments? A lot of people were talking about how it was a robbery. Do you agree with that terminology?
Yeah, I thought it was a robbery. I think a draw wouldn't have been a robbery. In the first fight, a draw was a robbery. In this fight, a draw wouldn't have been a robbery. So instead, what they do, they had to rob him. So instead, they gave it to Canelo this time. So they robbed him again. So yeah, he got robbed twice.
But when a fight is that close, because it was that close, all analysts...
I don't care. You can't find me more than 6 rounds Canelo won. I don't care how you... If you're scoring it the same way every round, unless you're changing the criteria just to give rounds to Canelo. If you're changing the criteria just to give rounds to Canelo, then all right, you know what, you're going to find more than 6 rounds. But if you're judging every round by the same criteria, 1 to 12, every single round, you're not going to find me more than 6 rounds this guy won. I'm sorry. Unless you take certain rounds and you judge them from one criteria, and then take another round and judge it from another criteria, just so you can put them together and give them both to Canelo. Then I'm sorry, bro. Then of course you can do whatever you want at that point. If you judge every round by the same criteria, this guy didn't win the fight. He stood his ground. He fought better. He didn't win though. Golovkin outboxed him. He stood his ground. Golovkin outboxed him. You know, the problem is the preconceived notions. Everybody assumes Golovkin's going to come forward and this guy's going to go backwards, and instead the opposite happened. You still have to see who's more effective though. I don't care if one guy stood his ground and one guy went backwards. The guy that went backwards is more effective. And how effective was Canelo walking him down? Was Golovkin's back ever to the ropes in the fight, even one time? Even one time. Was Golovkin's back ever to the ropes? No. So how effective was the pressure? He got outboxed. The guy was boxing him. If the guy was getting pressured, he would have been on the ropes. He wasn't getting pressured, he was boxing. It's the difference. If your back goes to the ropes, then the pressure brought you there. If you're at center ring the whole time, circling around, you're in control, bro. I don't understand how many fights these people have been in. Probably not that many, or not at all, because you're in control if you keep the fight at center ring boxing. I'm sorry. It's called boxing. The sport is called boxing. He was boxing at center ring. I don't understand at what point the pressure got to him, because he wasn't on the ropes at any point in the whole fight.
Roy Jones said that Triple G wanted a Mexican fight. Canelo brought the Mexican style to him, but he didn't stand there and fight with him.
Canelo brought the Mexican style to him. Okay. It's not called Mexican style though, it's called boxing. I don't understand what Canelo brought the Mexican style has anything to do with the actual scoring of the fight. Okay. He brought the Mexican style. All right, he fought better too. I mean, honestly, credit to Canelo that he fought better. I would give him more credit for losing this way, because he lost. But they gave him the fight, so how am I going to not talk about the fact that Golovkin got robbed now? Because that's what really happened, you know? Because in reality, this should have been a Golovkin win, where we'd be talking about how Canelo upped his game, even though in a losing effort, to show character, change his game plan, and show the Mexican style. But he lost. But you know what? We'd be praising him anyway. Instead, you got to talk about the fact that Golovkin got robbed, because Canelo gets enough praise just by winning the fight he shouldn't have won, you know? So it is what it is.
Do you think we're going to see a trilogy?
Yeah, they'll let Golovkin get older and they'll probably make Lemieux versus Canelo. Make Golovkin wait. You got Golovkin by the balls now, you know? You do whatever you want with him. That's just a fucked up thing. Then in a year, he's a full year older, and you let him get even older, then next year you bring him back in a year, he's 37, you beat him then, and then you make people forget about the first 2 fights. People won't even talk about that he got robbed the first 2 times, because Canelo will win the fight for real when the guy's 37. Canelo will win for real next year, in a year, and then you won't even talk about the fact that the guy got robbed twice. It's fucked up. It's totally fucked up.